So what we've got going on here with the corn planter is some replacement of bushings. So in each one of these arms that holds the planting unit here, there's a bushing in there, and you can see that bushing has a little bit of wear right there. So I've got all new bushings here. We're going to replace every one of them. There are, what are there? Four bushings in each unit here. So we've got enough here to replace everything. We noticed as we were getting into this, each unit on the end, not the ones in the middle, just the end units, we had a crack here. This piece broke. So Jeffrey welded this up last week on each end, so he's got that welded up. We can put these end units back together. And then the last item are the idler pulleys. It's just a plastic, these plastic pulleys here. So that's a new one there, but I do have new ones to replace all of these plastic pulleys, idler pulleys on here. I'm not sure you can see, but they do get worn from that chain. There is some wear there. So we've got all new ones to put on here as well. So that's what we'll spend our afternoon doing here. Jeffrey's on his way now. Stay tuned. Okay, that is the first unit complete. Now, I said I had 4 on each unit. I actually have 8 bushings on each unit to replace because of the 4 up here as well. So there are 4 arms, 2 bushings on each arm, this end and that end, top and bottom, both sides. So 8 bushings total on each one. I've got the new idlers, plastic idlers on, new bushings in there. So that's the first one. 5 more to go. This one was a little more time consuming because of this frame here that had been taken off to weld, but these others won't be as long, although we still have the one on the other end to put together. Okay, now that I have the process down, the rest should go a little bit quicker. Well, you just never know what you're going to get into down here at the farm. So today we are working on air conditioners. So we've got an air conditioner compressor that we need to replace in the GMC Acadia. Jeffrey and I pulled the compressor off yesterday. The compressor was leaking. We had run the test on it, run the dye through it. Figured out it was leaking. He had a sniffer tool, and we determined it was the compressor leaking, so we need to replace it. So we pulled that off yesterday. Compressor was not in stock. It's supposed to be here today, so Jeffrey's on his way down with it. So we're going to get this compressor on here and get the system recharged and hopefully get it back up and running. So stay tuned. We'll see if we can get some video of that. So like most cars these days, it's very difficult to get to everything. So here on the Acadia, the compressor was mounted down behind here. So we had to, number one, pull off the tire, the front tire, and then the fender well shield that covers this around here, we pulled off. And that allowed us to get in here a little bit easier to maneuver things and to pull that compressor off. And in fact, the compressor had to come this way. It could not drop down through the other side there. And that would have been difficult with that mud flap on here. And then on the top side here, we had to pull the grill off of here. The piece that goes across here to cover all of this in order to get to the lines, because what we're going to do, and that didn't give us a lot of room, but we needed to do it. We are replacing the seals in these lines. You probably can't see them, that go into the condenser here, just to go ahead and do this job right. It wasn't a whole lot we could get to from the top side. Looking down here, most of the work we had to do coming up from the bottom side and underneath the vehicle. So we're gonna hopefully the parts have come in, and we'll get this put back together this afternoon. Just waiting on Jeffrey to get here with the new compressor. Stay tuned. All right, it's behind there.
Can you pry it off?
I lost it. I might be able to get this one behind there now. There we go. Oh, almost.
Need a bolt to screw in there and pull it up.
We had one in here, didn't we?
There's two up on top of the vent for the defroster that has threads to the end. Oh,
Is that one?
that's the size, but the other ring looks like it's been replaced once before.
Yeah, they're not the same colors.
get the black shit at the bottom.
Mm-hmm. Aha, there's, nope, other way. So that thing would go down to get that snap ring out.
That one wouldn't.
No? Or maybe not. Did you coat those O-rings with any oil?
I did.
Hmm. You want to sock it now?
Yeah. Ah, I can see the O-ring right there.
Ah.
Shit.
Ah.
Little bolt to pull that back out.
That's a fine thread.
And that came up right out of there. Piece of cake.
Did it screw both O-rings up?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
It's okay. We have a 270 piece.
283, remember?
I'm sorry.
Got it.
We got in this bag this O-ring kit for.
Oh,
I mean, we can use this one if we have the right size in there.
it doesn't look like it. Not in this one.
Well, shit.
And not in that one either.
So we go to the 270 piece kit.
And not in that one.